And why do I have a? Do you guys hear?
I hear Brucey. Is that you?
I don't think so. I got nothing up.
Hold on.
Oh, this lousy mic.
Yeah, it's you, Bruce.
Okay.
That.
Yeah, it's like a feedback. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not me. Got nothing on.
Hank,
Hold on.
you have everything on.
Yeah. Oh,
Holy moly!
Let me put it on my YouTube channel. Hold on.
We have a winner. Holy!
Wait a minute, I gotta get this thing turned on.
What do I call you?
Whoa, what do you mean you got a winner? Wait, everybody, wait. We're gonna start this out right. Hold on, wait.
How many has blinking lights? I mean, come on, that's a winner. Even Blitzing is envious here. Jeez.
Hello.
No,
that should work.
It's still good.
Okay, I'll log in again.
No. Hold on, Bruce.
Right.
No, you're fine.
Stella, kudos for the costume, babe. Kudos. Holy crap. Now, this isn't my sweater. I just came in. Those that are just joining us, hey, John, those that are just joining us, my kid's Toyota Camry shit the bed last night, coil packs, whatever. So I just came in and my fingers are just feelable now. So that's why I'm late. I didn't realize I was going to be doing it now, But anyway, that's done. We got a little more to do. We'll do it. But anyway, Christmas stream. Everyone's in the holiday spirit. We'll go one by one. We'll talk to everybody. But here's the deal. Anybody that wants to come on panel, something holiday. Bruce has a hat. I have a hat and I have another sweater I'll put on later. I have two of them. And Hank and done. But Stella, she wins the prize because she's electrified. So, but anyhow, if you want to come on, you got to have.
I'm using.
All right.
I'm using last week's link. I'll try the new link.
Bruce, when you held up whatever it was you held up to your mic, it got worse, and then when you put it back down, it got less.
Hello, bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pop out, guys.
Why? Does it still have it? I don't hear it now.
I hear it.
Do you?
You hear what?
Like
What?
Oh, I don't hear that.
That was a feedback. I'm sorry. That was a feedback from Bruce. It's like a microphone feedback noise.
No problem. I'm out of here.
Anyway,
Come back
I'm late,
in,
everybody. I was working on my kid's car. Had to get that done. Anyway, so happy holidays to everybody. Whatever you celebrate, happy holidays. You want to come up, wear something festive, and you can come up. So that's the only thing. Now, all right, we'll go. Well, Klaus, let me see. What do you got?
Well, I've got this nice.
Oh wow! How the hell did you do that with the hobby motor thing?
That's pretty awesome,
Kenny. The stuff I won't do for you.
I'm telling you, that is cool. It's like Santa Claus ate your logo and threw it up.
Yeah.
No, it's like the Grateful Dead ugly Christmas sweater.
I could have my own logo or your ugly face, Kenny, and I decided on my logo.
Hey, just remember, you always get the one you love. You know that.
I know. Yeah. I cannot take credit. Timo.
Minnesota 16 degrees. I was just doing, what is it here? Like I said, my hands are numb. They're just starting to get, what is it here? Hold on. William is emailing me. You going live? We'll get with the program. We've been live, William. See, it says 29, but it feels like, because of the wind chill, 13. And that's what my hands feel like. Anyway, so everyone's saying hello to everybody.
We got somebody at the door. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Jehovah's.
If it's Hank, it's probably Amazon. Amazon.
I hope you're not talking to me. If you are, sorry.
Freedom Mowers. Hello, happy holidays.
I might have
everybody.
to reboot.
Why? Why, Stella? I'm telling you, Hank's got Amazon delivering packages.
Are they going on strike? I heard they might be going on strike.
Good for them.
No, Christmas time? That sucks.
I know.
Come on, show
it's
chat.
It's a perfect time to go on strike.
I need that pop out chat.
Trying to sell us solar.
Hi, John. So, what did you get from Temu this time, Hank?
No, they're trying to sell solar.
Oh my God.
In the middle of winter? Good luck.
All right. Anyway, hopefully Brucey come back on.
Yeah.
I emailed him the other link for this one, so he should come back up. Anyway, like we said,
pop the link again if you can. Hi Dan, Merry Christmas. Mac to Tim,
Oh,
John Clem.
I think Klaus wins for small engine related holiday, but Stella wins for electrification. Hank, what do you got?
Stella always wins.
What's on your shirt, Hank? What do you got? Old Man
Oh,
Christmas?
I ran out of reindeer. I got a cow.
Oh, wait, you're backwards. Hold on. I got to change you. Hold on.
You open the door looking.
There you go.
Oh,
because before it said
No,
now it says okay. You're better now.
Yeah, I ran out of reindeer, so I had to.
Is everyone else's camera or what?
I don't know if I am.
Stella,
is everyone else's camera what?
Hold up your hold up your right hand.
I'm good.
Stella.
I'm good.
Oh,
It looks right to
good.
me.
Letters are good.
Yeti.
All right. Everyone's good.
Right hand,
All right,
left hand.
we got the basement here. Hold on. We got Wayne is here. Hold on. Hello, Wayne.
If it isn't,
oh, wait, what's he got? Little ribbon boobs? There you go.
Pasty.
Kenny, I thought you got abducted by those drones. You were late. I says
no,
so that's why I
my
had to
kid.
text
You know,
you.
when you have kids, especially when they're in their 20s and 30s, and it's 20 degrees out and their car shits the bed, you got to fix their car. So, anyway, happy holidays to everyone still here. So we said that Stella wins for electrification.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
And ugly kittens in Santa hats. Is that like stupid?
I mean, no,
that's
great,
cute. That's
great
not
stuff.
I'm gonna put mine on in my other sweater in a minute. I'll do that. But then we got Klaus has the creativity award for small engine related because his logo is all over the. I like that. I really do like that.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, but Klaus, what do you do with something like that? Is it something they offer? How does that work?
It's very, very expensive to have made. I made it just for you, Ken.
See that? All right. When's it going to the mail? When's it going to? Yeah, but you know what? You can't mail it to me because it won't fit.
Hold on. It's from Temu. It's not that expensive. Yes. You mail a logo
what
to
it cost,
them.
18 cents?
Yeah, something like that. And I mean, guys, I'm like $10, $12. That's it. And you mail them your logo or your ugly face in a photo, and they put it on a T-shirt and ship it out. I love it. It probably won't last one wash, but hey,
that's this one. I don't think it's going to last one wash, but that's all right.
Yeah,
Stella, I think I bought from the same Amazonian as you did. It said sweater. It ain't no sweater. It's like
no, man. It's like plastic. It's
like
all
a heavy
staticky
t-shirt.
and it's awful.
But then again, I suppose it's $20.
This is 100% artificial something.
That's what mine is. Absolutely.
Every time I touch something, I get
that's what they do with all that plastic that's in the Asian Ocean over there. They make shirts.
Yes, and every time I touch something, I get
sparks close.
Yeah,
don't get near any sparks. It might be hazardous to your health.
I know every time I touch something metal, it draws sparks. Sorry.
So, do I sound okay now?
It still has.
You still got it though. I still hear that buzzing.
Really?
There's still back feed. Do you got two mics on somewhere?
Not me.
I mean, Bruce.
Me,
I got the snowball.
Now it's not there, Bruce. Say something.
Hello.
It'll do.
You found it. Sounds fine to me, Bruce.
It's still there in the background, but you'll do. No problem.
Oh. Now I'm dark.
Yeah, you're dark.
Yeah, you are dark.
Yeah, the sun goes down pretty late up there, eh?
No, early.
I got up at 8 o'clock this morning, and it was.
Now wait, I see. Randy, do you have something holiday on? Because you're black and white, I can't see. Do you have something holiday on?
Who are we talking to?
All right, there you go. Okay, bring Randy up. I like that.
All righty. Hi, Randy.
Yeah, I found this at Kohl's on their, their discount aisle. So I scored.
Mr. Griswold.
But yeah, I mean, that's not my favorite. I like them all though. I like I like the comedy. Chevy Chase. Good.
Do you guys think there's a chance that?
And of course, I got a nice festive color on my jacket.
Will bring the sledge in soon.
I'm sorry.
John?
Say again, Klaus. Sorry.
I said, do you any chance that John Clem will bring a sledge into the picture here soon?
Yeah.
I wonder.
No, John has some lame excuse like, "Oh, I can't find my Christmas hat."
Oh no, we got no snow. Ooh. Yeah. Oh boy.
I think.
Yeah. John says, "I can't find my Santa hat." Ooh, how sad, John.
Yeah. Or even better, my Santa hat won't fit.
Right.
Yeah.
John, crazy.
Johnny, come up with something ready.
In celebration of the holiday. Hold on, let me turn the second on.
You could wear your birthday suit, John.
Oh dear. That sounds scary.
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's like the creature in your head wagging his tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a little midget with a boner. I don't know.
Yeah, Archie says it's snowing out there.
Ugh. No, it's weird. We got those that aren't familiar with where we are. I'm in Connecticut, but we got snow. What did we get last night? Yesterday at noon, we got about an inch or so, maybe 2, and it only lasted for about an hour or 2. And then last night, it was like 2 a.m, and I had my phone. I look at it. You know how your phone lights up every now and then at night. I look at it and it says snow. I'm like, snow. I look at the window, and it's like a blizzard. And I was like, holy crap. And then another, say, 2 inches. So we got like 3 to 4 total. But then today, the sun came out cold, but the sun came out and melted a lot of it. But it's still cold out there, windy and cold.
We got like a half inch here.
Yeah. I mean, they're saying next
about a quarter.
Yeah, we may have a white Christmas. Who knows? But yeah, interesting.
Well, we won't. That's safe to say. Our snow is fog. Our best bet is have fog. We've been having fog lately. But here, hey, just to make you all jealous, because I'm from California. Check it out right now.
Nice.
It's like a spring day.
Got to get the lawnmower.
What's the
cut that
temperature?
grass.
Look at that. Rhododendrons are blooming. The white Christmas trees blooming.
So what's the temperature, Randy?
Well, what was that?
What's the temperature?
Sound is breaking.
You went outside.
About 50 degrees.
I was going to say, suffice to say, it's probably pretty warm.
So it's not Southern California, eh? Randy, it's not Southern California then, hey?
Brucey.
Yeah, what part of California?
No, Central California. Shame on you. I'm not one of those.
What's Central?
No, I'm surrounded by agriculture.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I'm in Hanford, but most people don't know we're about 60,000 people here now. But we're south of Fresno.
Yep.
You may have heard of Fresno.
Oh, cool. Anyway, it's funny. The snow started falling. The phone starts ringing.
Yeah, we're just a little town.
I think his Wi-Fi is kind of
in and out.
Yeah.
Now, say once the snow started yesterday, the phone started ringing. Hey, my snowblower won't start. I was like, "Don't worry, it's only 2 inches or an inch."
Yeah.
So
that's what. Oh, sorry.
I hate when that.
You see the white panels on my wall behind me?
Yes.
I just turned my
Those
camera.
are sound deadening panels that Jake installed, and
Thanks,
he
Judy.
said he's downstairs right now, and he says they work fantastic. So
No,
he's got 'em.
they don't work. We can still hear you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay. Way to go, Chris. That was a good one. Yeah, that's what happens, eh? I gotta deal with this all the way from Denmark, eh?
I'm sorry, Wayne.
That's okay, folks.
I wonder if Mick's gonna chime in. Him and his lovely wife are in Brussels, Belgium, just having a nice weekend to each other. So
That's nice. He needs a break.
yeah, but I
That
tell you,
sounds
though,
nice.
the food and everything, that's all you do, right, Hank? Is just eat over there, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's so much good stuff there.
Yeah.
You don't want to eat, but you do eat. You know what I mean? It's like,
Oh,
I want this. I want that. I want this.
I'll show you some pictures. He had sent some pictures yesterday from there. Hold on. Let's see. There was a light show, and he had some pictures from there yesterday. Let me grab them.
Hey, it looks like you got Kleenex in your ears.
Who's that? Me?
Yeah.
Those are
pig's
elf ears.
It's like pigs. Yeah, here's him and Sue.
Oh.
Yeah.
Somebody's having a Grimbergen.
But you see, but what's cool? If you look at, then we said, look what he's blocking her face. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, that's
See the building? See the
So
building?
many.
How it's green?
Yeah.
Now watch.
Yeah.
They
Nice.
changed colors, and he gave us. Hold on, where's the? Oh, here's another one. You got Sue. Sue having. I don't know if she's having. What is that? Is that Fritta? What is that, Hank? What's she eating?
no, that's I think that's what they call snowflaking, and that's it's French fries with gravy on it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Poutine.
Yeah, almost.
Indeed. Here in
Nice.
Canada.
Whoa.
Just what Mick needs, a pastry outlet.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we'll go through the photos. Hold on. That was last night. They did a live cast, right? And the light show, they put light all over the whole center square. A big light show was going on. All the buildings got lit up.
Nice.
I mean, you'd think he could step away from the restaurant meal and just come on up here and say hi.
Well, I know he was planning a special surprise for her tonight, and if that
Yeah.
went through, we will hear about it. But
Yeah.
that's what is that called? What's that square called, Hank? Is there a name for that square?
Well, it's Christmas Fest, So
That's the main building there in the center of the square. But
no,
everything was lit up. It was really
it's
nice.
Brussels. Brussels is the town.
Yeah, Brussels, Belgium. And yeah, a lot of people, and there was all kinds of Christmas music playing
Yeah.
while the light show was going on. So it was kind of cool.
If you look at the roof line, there's all kinds of statues and stuff like that up there, Yeah, there's more going on the roof lines than directly across from you, your eye view,
Mm. Oh, Randy's back. You got messed up Wi-Fi, Randy? What's going on?
Still messed up.
That's
How
all
am I
right.
doing? Do I sound
hopefully
okay now?
We'll hear from
Connection
you.
problems.
I don't
Is
have any
everybody having
feedback.
connection problems?
No,
Not us, just
No.
you.
you're likely having a little earthquake there in California.
Oh, really? That or a fire?
I did
Yeah,
change
one or the
it.
other.
Okay, for me, I changed the lead on
Yeah.
the mic, and it might be picking up something.
Yeah, and you got good lighting now, Bruce.
Yeah.
So I can confirm to everybody out there that if you're using the BG products as a fuel stabilizer, after 6 months, no jellification of the ethanol with BG SC2. Now,
BGSC2.
yeah, they call it BG Supercharger 2.
I never heard of that.
Great. Yeah, it's big in the States. The BG products are sold all over the place. But
BG, BG in the gas stations, you see BG.
yeah, this is just B as in Bob, G as in Gail. Anyways, I can't say that it wouldn't have done it if I had 10% ethanol, because Jake and I use 91 and we've been testing it all, and it's only got 5% ethanol. So there's half the ethanol in it that would be in it if somebody was using 87 or 89. But I just pulled the carb bowl off. I filmed it, nothing in there. Now, the bottom of the carb bowl has a little bit of discoloration that when I video it, I'll take a Q-tip and try to clean it off. But that carb's been on there for over 6 years.
Wow.
So which stuff is it now? BG.
SC2.
Okay,
Sam
all right. I see
Carroll
that
too,
somewhere.
Which, and some places it might be called BG Supercharger 2. They got a whole line of all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
They sell one of my buddies that comes and buys parts off us couldn't get a pulley off of a riding mower engine that he had to rebuild. And he said he had it red hot. He had a puller on it and he still couldn't get it off. I loaned him. Yeah, that's the stuff. I loaned him a can of BG's ionizing penetrating fluid in a spray can. And I told him to spray around the pulley and the crankshaft, let it soak in, spray it one more time, and let it sit for an hour upside down with the pulley facing up. then start to heat it. And when he's seeing smoke coming between the pulley and the shaft, start applying a little pressure to the pulley. Don't even have to get it red hot. And he came back and he said, I can't believe it. The thing started to move like almost immediately. So they got a good penetrating, called an ion activated or activator penetrating well. Really good stuff.
Sounds like Strikehold. Strikehold has a good penetrating. You spray it once and it gets right in there, you know.
Yeah, BG's got a whole line of products.
Yeah, in the gas stations by us, they sell the fuel injection cleaner where they pressurize the can and then blow it through your system and all. It's not cheap. I'll tell you that. How much a bottle of that shit?
For you Americans, are you familiar with a brand of an oil company called Schaefer?
Yeah, Schaefer is one of the oldest one in the U.S., I believe.
Yeah, they just set up shop here in Europe under the name of Payback Lubricants.
Oh, no kidding.
And their gas and diesel additive stuff supposedly is very good. I mean, you put in half a percent, which is like nothing in your fuel, and it's supposed to do wonders. I don't know. I approached them when I was at a trade fair a couple of months ago, and I was talking to their, what do you call it, the guy that knows most technical stuff.
Me?
No, he didn't know that much about oil, but that's fine. I talked to him for a while, and they're going to send me stuff to try out. And apparently they have an additive for gasoline that is both a preservative, so, you know, in terms of ethanol, octane booster, cleaner, blah, 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 a gazillion things. So we'll see.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you just need something to put it in and let it sit for like 5.5 to 6 months.
Yeah, I'll use my own lawnmower.
That's what I'm used to. The BG guys at our gas station have the big rig where they hook it up and they flush your fuel injection and all that.
Have you seen the ones where they pump hydrogen into your combustion cycle?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it though. Yeah.
I tried it once on both our cars, and on the gas car, didn't do much of a difference, but on the diesel, holy smokes, that thing just went flying out.
Hat change.
Uh-oh. Oh man.
So what happened on the diesel?
I don't know what it did, but apparently it cleaned off the carbon on valves and on the hot side on the vanes on the turbo.
Yeah.
The thing ran smooth as just when it was new. Afterwards.
Oh,
and the whole thing takes 20 minutes. You have to bring the car in fully warmed up. And the stuff that comes out, the exhaust when they do it, doesn't smell right, but it's doing it.
But it's environmentally friendly, right?
Yes, because they have a hydrogen generator that pumps this meters hydrogen into the intake. It worked really well on the diesel. On the gasoline car, I couldn't detect any difference at all. But yeah.
Oh, who's that? Arch, is that you? Give me a peace sign. Hey!
No, it's Blitzen.
Who's that?
I see Blitzen.
There's our dear friend Arch.
Dear friend, you gotta see my dog. I got the other one on my dog, and he's like okay with it. He's walking around with one of these on his head. I didn't take a picture.
We all have guns up here, and when we see a deer,
oh, I know, right? You gotta run.
Yeah, you were talking this time, right?
Yes.
Ooh, Schaefer is
1839.
Over here. Apparently, they have the coolest base oil, which means that the oil will last longer. At least that's what I've heard. So we'll see. Well, whatever they come up with.
Did they make beer too?
Engines back then,
I wish they. I mean, if they did, I would marry that company.
Schaefer made beer, right? Didn't it? Schaefer. I used to drink Schlitz. My father would drink Schlitz, and Schaefer was the king of beers. No, wait.
No. Schaefer is the one brand ahead when you're
Yes,
having more than
that's it. What happened to them? They were like in New York.
We used to call it mule piss. But
was it that bad? I was a kid. I used
Schaefer,
to steal it from my dad.
When I was growing up, you get a 6-pack of Schaefer for $1.99.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Those were the days.
There's a guy in the basement that says Tom, but I don't see any people. I just see a shop.
Well, speaking of Tom, he said, "Oh, go take that muffler off of that."
Oh wait, is that the Boneyard?
This Echo thing that I had, you know, and it turned into like an hour-long job.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, check out this rig to get the 2 muffler bolts off.
Oh, blow that up, Ken.
I had to use an 18-inch breaker bar that went to a 1/2 inch to a 1/4, and then the T27, man. It took me an hour and a half, and I got hardly nowhere.
I like that shot.
I can't believe the bolts never broke.
Wait, is that Boneyard?
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah, Peter. The only problem is here. It's pretty expensive.
No, that's not Boneyard's.
Who is that? Is that Noel? Who is that?
Kenny? Did you let someone up? We don't know.
That's the guy out by me. That's Boneyard.
That's Boneyard. Yeah, it looks like Boneyard. Oh,
He's backwards.
Let's see your face. Let's see your face.
He's behind the camera.
Yeah, that's Boneyard. Yeah.
So what kind of a tractor is that?
That's nice.
What's that? 420? Is it a 420?
422?
Looks like
That's what I want to do. I have that loader like that outside now.
It's on a 755.
Arch?
Gonna hook it up to the Simplicity.
Yeah, the Simplicity. One of them.
Cool.
Happy holidays, Boneyard.
John Deere 400 I'm working on.
Oh, that's a 400?
That's nice.
Does it still have the K532 in it?
It does. 3-point hitch, PTO.
Oh wow.
That was a one model only, and the attachments only fit that model.
Yep, I got the bucket for it. I bought this like 3 years ago, and it's been sitting
at the back
because it needed a starter.
Yep.
And I finally put a starter in it.
Everybody swaps those out for Hondas and Vanguards, though.
No,
not everybody.
But it's K532 Kohler, good engine.
I love
that. Is nice.
Yeah.
Now I got a question for everybody, and Boneyard and Ken. This is kind of what I want Big Mike to get, right? Because he wanted me to put that loader on the Sunstar, but I think he's going to ruin the Sunstar. Now the question I have is, I want to show him this. So first is can I show this segment either tonight or next week, if with your permission? Because I want him to see this. And Boneyard, can I show him this segment, and or do you have something up that I can show him on my channel on Saturday?
Go ahead and show them. I didn't really make a video on this because I have to get it done because I have customers' machines coming in.
Right.
But when I'm all done, I'm just going to do an overall on it.
Excellent.
But, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, as I really would like, I don't want him to ruin. I made the Sunstar beautiful, and it does the cutting and everything else is what he really wanted to do. It has the big snow thrower, and that's the most important thing. But he does kind of need a loader or something. And I'm like, bro, you really need another tractor. Don't ruin the Sunstar.
Yeah, I found this in the barn. A guy was cleaning out, and I was on him for like a year, and he wasn't going to sell it. It was his father-in-law, and then they sold the property. And he called me up and said, "You want it?" I said, "Yeah, I still want it."
Usually you can get those pretty good deals because, like I said, only the attachments designed for them fit them.
Yeah. I actually had the rototiller for the back, but I sold it because someone wanted it. And he has a big garden and I don't, so I did sell the rototiller to it.
But that's got the 3-point and rear hydraulics, right?
Yeah, got rear hydraulics.
Yeah.
It's got a front PTO. It's got rear PTO.
It's got a bad leak right there.
Oh, that's got a Cat O. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that.
And the starter was shot, so I pulled the motor. I got.
Oh no.
Oh. I got a new
starter and put in it.
Oh, no.
And put in it. And the starter was shot, so I pulled the motor. I got. Oh, no. I got a new starter and put in it.
Oh, no.
I got. You know, got a front PTO. It's got rear PTO. It's got rear PTO. It's got a front PTO. It's got rear PTO. It's got rear PTO. It's got a front PTO. It's got rear 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 PTO.
You had to pull the engine to get the starter on?
You guys hear me?
Yeah, it's on the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, just like
Hey guys,
that mower.
I'll come back. My daughter's calling. I'll stop back in a minute.
All right.
All right. Enjoy the holidays, brother.
Yeah,
Wow.
I rebuilt a K532 for a John Deere 400, and then it started having issues. The guy just put a Honda in it, but only the attachments designed for that frame will fit it. You can't take 140 or 3 Series. None of them will fit it. It's like a one-off that they did. Yeah.
It's wider, it seems.
Yeah, but for some reason the mounting system isn't the same quick attach like they use on all their other items, so nothing else will fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. They need a welder and a cutter, and
Yeah.
well, that's okay though. I mean, like Mike bought he's got property upstate, and he bought that big saw machine, you know, the lumber cutter.
Yep.
And so he's got ideas, and he's at the beginning of what you would consider to be hunting, homesteading. He's at that beginning point. And the first thing is to solve the lawn cutting maintenance issue.
Yep.
Because he had the silky on the back of it, similar to the right that's on my table over there. And it was killing him. It was bouncing all over the place. And, you know, we're all getting old. We're getting old.
Yeah, but what's he need though? Like a bush hog or something?
No, it's okay. I set him up with the Sunstar. I redid the cutting deck. Those videos will be out at some point. But it came out. Some of you have seen the Sunstar finished in some of my live shows. I kind of interdisperse it. It came out beautiful. So he's got a beautiful cutting deck. The machine works great. Power steering, power cutting deck. He's got the power attach snow thrower, big snow thrower for the front because this machine is just too light for a plow. So he has all of that. And I'm like, and then he brought over this big monstrosity, and I said, I don't know if we want to put a loader on the front of this. You're going to have problems with this. You're not going to be able to fit the snow thrower. You're not going to get the traction you think. You're going to have issues with removing the deck. Everything came out mint. We solved your initial problems. What we need is another tractor.
Right.
And what do you mean by we're getting old?
Well, sorry, not you. I know I am. I'm feeling it. It got cold. It snowed. Look at him. It rained. He's not happy. What do you mean old? What do you mean old? Like me. I'm getting old. All right. I can't be doing any of this. He said he can't handle it. He showed me some footage of him on the back of that. It's like Skag with a silky, and it's so bouncy, and it's acres he's got to cut. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Has he got too much air in his tires?
I don't know.
I tell you, Arch really gets into it. I mean, look at the spaghetti he was working with when he was doing this thing.
Oh,
Oh,
did you
God,
get
what a
permission?
nightmare.
Did you get permission, Kenny, to show that?
I don't care.
I've invested in the channel. Put it that way.
Okay.
That's right. He's allowed. Yeah, what
I
a
enjoyed
mess.
your video yesterday, Arch.
Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you for commenting.
Yeah.
I think
But
that's going to be
that's
like
your
a little.
buddies, though, right? That's your friends.
That actually no. So the Toro, that Toro is Melvin's, and Melvin is a musician. He's actually retired from the school system, but he's actually a musician, and he knows all the big names and has played with almost all of the big names from the 70s.
Wow.
And he's actually touring right now. And his father had passed away, and that was his. And I had taken care of it, you know, a couple of years ago, but then it sat. But I thought this would be a good miniseries because you guys may know that I love the older Toros, Craftsmans. And I thought, well, what about, you know, for 2025, what lawnmowers, what machines that are older would you think of in terms of being worth it in 2025? Going out and getting, fixing yours if you have one. You know, what would be worth it? Because a lot of people don't know. A lot of people just look at this stuff and they go, throw it out. It's no good. You know, they see it as a dirty, filthy mower that doesn't work, that's going to cost them money, and they've had it for a while and they just want to put it to the curb. And I'm like,
wait, we got to take a vote here. Does a tree topper count?
yes, if it's got to be on his head, though.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Well, I'm going to span down. Look, red, green.
All right,
Don't
I'll give you
scan
the
down
red
too
green.
far.
I thought you mugged a tree. I saw the tree.
Right,
topper.
that's his necklace.
I think we'll call Brett an elf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to make toys. I want to be a dentist.
It'll be a Brelf. Yeah.
I'll tell you, one of the mowers that I would grab right away if I saw another one was the Snapper self-propelled that's got the friction wheel drive.
Yup.
You
I
know-
have one in the back. I love those.
Would
Yup.
grab
Go,
them
Archie, for your
anytime.
benefit.
Your thoughts
There
are
you go.
just the same ones that I had.
Won't stay,
Yup,
but
that's a perfect one. And this, I have a push variant out in the backyard too, which is just as which is almost as good, but it's
Yeah, I
not the
saw that
snapper.
I saw, you did a video
Hey,
on
I gotta
that.
get a cup of coffee. I will be right back.
All
When
right.
I bought my first house, that's what I bought was a snapper with a drive disc. on it.
Fantastic
Nice.
machine. And then
Oh,
I
yeah.
grabbed one from a guy that brought one that was totally rusting out on the deck because he didn't maintain it.
I had
So I
one
told
like
him, I said, listen, I got a self-propelled here. I'm going to give you $20 off if you give me that one because all I wanted was all the parts. The steel rear wheels are worth $100
Wow.
to buy those wheels.
No way, because I have a beautiful set in the house in the basement.
So I got that. The tranny's still good. The friction wheel's still good. All the bearings on the old one are still in good shape. I just took the deck and scrapped it out, kept all the cables, and
Nice.
Yep. I have the bag for one of those, and I just put it away in the shed because I was in the shed moving. I moved all of the lawn equipment sort of out of the garage. I finished cutting my lawn the other day, and then I moved all the snow equipment. I showed Ken into the garage, and then what happened is it snowed. And as I was going through stuff, I was going through my bags. I got beautiful Toro bags, some beautiful Craftsman bags, a bunch of different sizes. I'm like, ooh, here's the snapper bag for the shoot. In the garage it went, in the shed it went, and I even have some very nice older Toro bags, and I got a Lawn Boy, like one of the 1980s.
Side bag.
Side baggers. And I even have a rear bag for an older one of those. So
You know the clips that you put on the bag when you fold
Yeah.
it, you got the clip? I got a couple of those still hanging around.
ooh, there you go. I got the clip. But I won't say Lawn Boy two-stroke because I think that's too far gone. If somebody has it, that's like I have some Lawn Boy videos out. I want to put some more out. That's more of the collector.
yeah.
I don't know, my neighbor.
I just
uses
got
one
a
all the
long
time.
boy two-stroke. Give
Yeah.
it to me.
Yeah,
That's
Kenny
good.
loves those. Kenny loves them because he
Can I
gives
go
them
back to
away.
the loader thing for just a second? A buddy of mine's got a 129 Cub Cadet, and he wants to put a loader on it. Does anybody know? Okay, I sent him the PF engineering.
Yeah, I don't know about a Cub Cadet. I never seen a loader for one of those.
I just thought I'd put it out there.
Well,
Yeah.
one question. What does he have lug nuts on the back or his rear rims?
I don't know.
Yeah, is it
If he has
garden
lug
tractor?
nuts. Yeah. Maybe with a lug nuts he can do it, but if it's the regular clip, forget it.
Okay.
And the other thing is, if it's a Cub Cadet, what's the frame like? Is it going to take the abuse?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah, it's
Cub
pretty
Cadet,
small,
if it's a Cub Cadet like a garden tractor, it will, but there's two different frames. There's a
Yeah.
narrow and a wide frame, I believe. So you got to make sure you get the right one.
Yeah, we have a lot of those here, Boneyard, if you remember. I guess
Yeah.
there was a bunch of Cub Cadet dealers back in the day out this way.
Yep. I just picked up a Cub Cadet 123. Some guy got in touch with me, somehow found me on Facebook and seen some of my equipment and said he was going to give it away if I wanted it. He didn't want to take it to the scrap yard.
Wow.
It was like 20
Ingress-
minutes away. I went and picked it up, and it's all complete.
Wow.
Ingersoll or case would be nice too to put a bucket loader on because they're a solid built machine.
Yeah.
The 445s, that they use for plowing. Oh, you can't stop them.
Well, the Sunstar that Mike and I have came with a loader originally, and of course it's strong enough. But I just think the loader systems are not really interchangeable. They're not quick disconnect. They're not. So if you have all of the other attachments already for your Sunstar, I wouldn't recommend it unless you just don't want all those other attachments. And you just want a loader, but I don't think it's a good idea. I'll put it on mine if he lets me, because I have the other attachments, but my machine's getting beat, and he has bigger property. I could use a loader for picking up tractors and moving stuff around, kind of like the forks that I made for the front of mine.
Yeah.
It would just be a little easier, and I don't go far. My property's small.
That's why I got this thing going, because I can throw a generator in a bucket, put it up on a bench.
Yup.
I'm killing myself, and it's just sitting out there. So
Yup.
I took like 3 days, and I wasn't gonna freshen it up and paint it, but I did.
I'm glad you did. It's coming out really good. Of course, you do a good job anyway, but I'm jealous.
Keep Fit wants to know 5W30 Mobile 1 full synthetic oil. Keep Fit.
Hey.
If you go to Walmart, they sell, what's that blend of oil that Walmart sells?
That's
Supertech.
Supertech. If you check who it's manufactured by, most of the places are Mobile. So basically, it's as good as the Mobile one, and it's cheaper, I think. I think so. I've seen a lot of people using that Supertech. You don't think so?
no.
Go ahead, Mo.
He doesn't like it.
Go ahead. Like I was just at Costco in I don't know, Niagara Falls, and they're selling 2 4.73 liter jugs of the Kirkland brand 5W30 full synthetic, and it's made by Warren. Isn't Warren a big petroleum manufacturer in the States?
No, they're not a manufacturer. They are a
Refinery?
No, they fill.
Distributor.
Redistributor, yeah.
So don't compare Mobile to Supertech or Kirkland or anything.
Yeah, because
else.
Mobile's the real deal.
Yeah.
Supertech, I believe,
Mobile is one of the 4 that actually does their own stuff, and
they
Mobile
also
is,
produce for no brands.
No,
sure they do.
Not that.
It's like Timex and Bulova watches. In the old days, if you looked at a watch and you looked inside who made it.
No, I mean, hold on. It's like talking about fuel. It's the same fuel that comes out of the refinery. Yes, it is. But the additive packages that are different put in, that's what makes the difference.
Absolutely.
The raw base fuel is the same. The additive package is what makes the deal. And yeah, Mobile may sell base oil to a gazillion companies, but the additive package to that base oil is what makes the difference. And Mobile does not. I mean, Mobile does OEM oil for like Toyota.
Yeah.
But the Toyota genuine oil, genuine oil that comes out of Mobile, is not the same as Mobile One. There's something added to it that Mobile doesn't do. So
have you heard of Oil Geek?
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't know. He's done a lot of analysis on oils. I got to check if he ever did one on the Walmart oil.
I think he did for Joe Gibbs Racing.
What he will basically tell you is that when you certify an oil to an API, a JSO, or whatever standard it's certified to, the second it's when it's brand new and it's certified, it fulfills those requirements. But what happens 2,000 miles later?
Yeah.
If you take a sample of Castrol, Shell, Mobil, Pennzoil, the big ones, you'll find that during the service interval, those numbers still stand. You take Supertech, you don't know what happens after 10 miles. You really don't. On a lawnmower, who cares?
Yeah.
But in a car, it makes a big difference. So the additive packaging, I mean, in general, the thing is, the better the base oil, the less additives you need.
Yeah.
And the longer the oil lasts. So if you have a cheap base oil, you need more additives to fulfill all the API and all the crap that they ask for. But after 1,000 miles, who knows?
Yeah, well, bets could be off. We've all seen that, though, I think, in some of our oils. If anybody's ever tried different oils on your cars over the years, you ever notice, because I have, because I've built a lot of high-end engines as well, and you notice that it's like, well, how come it looks awfully dark this time? Is the engine running all right? Last time it looked a lot nicer. Why did it feel better? I just kind of notice, I don't know why. It's anecdotal, but
I know. I mean, and I'm just as dumb as everybody else because I can only say Shell. I want Shell oil in my vehicles. Shell oil makes the base oil based on natural gas rather than crude oil. So, is it better? How do I know? I don't know.
Doesn't Pennzoil do it the same way? Close? Pennzoil?
Pennzoil is owned by Shell, so yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about diesel oil for diesel vehicles? Or...
I mean, you have two types of engine oil for diesels. You have the ones that are for diesels only, and then the ones that can go both ways, both gasoline and diesel.
Yeah. Because I see
but they have to meet the API though in this country. Because I use the
API S is for gasoline. The API C is for diesel. So if it doesn't have an API S something,
right,
it's only for diesel.
Yeah, see, Keep Fit is saying 5 liters of the Mobile One's on sale at Canadian Tire for $35. That's a really good price.
Yes, but which one?
The Mobile One, full synthetic 5W30.
Which one? They have 6 or 8 different types
of Mobile One.
They got high mileage. They got
high mileage. They have SUV. They have all kinds of things, and it all comes down to the additive packages. And
yeah, but I think he's talking small engines, using it in a small
anything.
It doesn't matter. Trust me, it doesn't matter. I mean, small engines, whether people like it or not, and how much they love their equipment, they are dirty, burning engines.
Yeah, just got to keep changing the oil.
Yeah, it means a lot of blow-by, very low combustion temperature, and high running temperature, but low combustion temperature, and it doesn't matter. That's why. Sorry, Hank?
The only time it matters is winter and summer. That's all.
Yeah.
The hot or the cold.
But the 5W30 full synthetic covers your whole range.
Yeah,
it does. It does, unless you run over 40 degrees C operating temperature. You want to go higher because they're air cooled. But I mean, it's only in Florida and Texas that it happens. So
I run 1030 in all my mowers.
Yeah, I mean that's the best universal, right in the middle of the road. I do the same thing, Boneyard. Same thing.
And on my vintage ones, with a cast iron, and I run straight 30 weight.
Why?
Why? Because that's what they call for. That's why I do.
That's right.
I will say
I'm not a rule breaker.
No, I know, and everybody does, but I will challenge you all and say a 5W30 full synthetic will be a better oil even for the vintage ones.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like my vintage ones. It will gum up. I had that happen before.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up. It'll gum up what?
I said when you put synthetic.
He walked into a bad area.
And it go
Boneyard, you walked into a bad area. Boneyard, you're walking towards us.
Yeah,
you got worse.
Boneyard, you're breaking up like the oil is.
Say it again.
Hey, Greasy.
I say when you put full synthetic in an old that has the old seals, it will soften the seals up.
No. That is so old-fashioned. Back in the day when they first came out, you were right. But today, doesn't make a difference. They do not make seals swell. The biggest difference is that you will have a better oil film between moving parts than in any other conventional oil using synthetic. You will even have less oil consumption in your vintage engines running full synthetic.
It was a while ago, and I had K31.
I'm not ragging on you at all. I'm not. But back in the day when full synthetic first came out, it was formulated so it would make seals leak. It would make seals deteriorate. Not anymore.
And the bullshit about zinc, that doesn't do anything either.
Well, zinc does something to tappet engines, but in general, air-cooled small engines run a lot harder than car engines. So the sink is not as big as a player as it is in cars.
Right.
Is anybody else getting a breakup sound?
Yeah,
Yep.
we're hearing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's close.
I just muted Stella.
Did that help?
Oh, it's still there.
it's still there.
It's still here.
Still there?
So am I
Hold on a
dead?
minute. Hold on a
1,
minute.
2, 3. 1, 2,
No,
3.
you're good, Bruce.
Okay, thank you.
I just muted Brett. Is it still there?
Hold on. La 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 la.
No, it's
No,
gone
it's
now.
not. It's not here. It's gone.
No, it's
How
not
about
there.
me?
No.
Am I okay now?
Yeah, you're good.
I think so.
I think you just have a. You don't have a bad mic, Boneyard.
Yeah, you got a
just
bad
have a.
mic there.
You got a bad connection.
Ugh.
Well, my Wi-Fi's in the house, so I got it
Yeah.
next to the.
But no, but I mean, I run into so many of the old guys, and sorry for that term, that says, "Oh my, it needs a straight 30 non-detergent." Yes, it does, or it did back in the day. But if you switch over to whatever's in the market today, you'll be fine. It'll
I
actually
went to go
even
get
be
a
better.
coffee and my Keurig
Yeah.
exploded.
What?
Nice.
No, you know when you get a cup of coffee, it's 90%
Oh.
grounds. I don't know what the hell I did.
It got stuck.
Yeah, something happened, and then I lifted up and squirted all.
Most of the time, I told you yesterday, I forget to put my cup underneath the Keurig. I walk away and I come back and went, oh no,
We call that a coffee explosion.
My problem is my cup is like 16.9 ounces. So if you hit 16 or 8 twice, it will overflow.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to recalibrate mine because it doesn't fill it enough. So I saw one guy do it on YouTube. I'm like, I really need to do this.
You know what helped mine though, Arch? I cleaned it out with the vinegar. Oh, I tell
Okay.
you, like night and day.
Yeah.
Also, those little charcoal filters.
Yeah, the breaking
I
up
changed
is
the
from
filter.
Boneyard.
I bought a 9-packet of filters on Amazonian and I changed that. I don't think I changed that filter in 2 years.
Oh yeah.
It's just a charcoal, little thing of charcoal. That's all it is.
Yeah.
What? There's a filter in the Keurig?
Yeah, the bottom of it looks like a fish tank filter. Charcoal with a little mesh around it.
It's a
Uh-oh.
little pod.
Wait, you don't get the alarm on yours that says change filter?
Oh, I don't think so. Maybe it
No,
doesn't
Arch,
have. Maybe
Arch
it's an
got the
earlier
same
model.
filter as he had 12 years ago.
Oh my god. It makes a difference with the flow, Arch. It really does.
I would imagine. Oh, crap.
It doesn't change your filter.
I changed it when I start seeing stuff like floating in the water, like it was an aquarium.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
What oil do you use in your Keurig?
Oh, looks like a little ethanol jellification in your Keurig.
Right.
No, what I
It
ended up
is.
doing just now, I
We don't have
held
a
a
Keurig. We
bowl.
have,
I held a bowl underneath it, and I had boiling hot water, and I just kept going like that until it came out clear.
Okay.
That
All
worked.
right, that might be what I want to do.
Because the grounds went all up and in it, and
Oh, yeah.
no matter what you did, you got grounds. You know?
Yeah.
I got that little kit for mine with the little, looks like a primer ball almost, and you put it in there and you hit it, and it like works like a primer ball. It pushes stuff
Yeah.
through that.
I know vinegar works good though when you do it with vinegar. Or
Yeah.
that CLR, that stuff too.
Yes. Yeah.
well,
I like
just,
CLO. I need to get more of it.
Oh, what the heck is this? Oh,
CLR,
Motor
calcium
motor
lime
coat.
removal.
No, sorry, Boneyard, you're breaking up.
Yeah,
Badly.
he's the one that.
I'm going to take off anyway. Get back to work.
All right.
Thanks for
we-
sharing.
Get
Arch.
Get
Have a
Arch
good
to
Christmas.
hardwire that
That 400. I'm
Wi-Fi.
looking
Get
forward
it
to that.
hardwired into the shop. Arch will come down and help you out.
All right, guys. Have a Merry Christmas. Talk to
See
you
you,
soon.
Boneyard.
Yes, I see
Merry
that.
Christmas.
Bye.
Cool.
Well, that was a real treat seeing that
Oh, yeah.
thing. I gotta say.
I love his shop. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's,
yeah.
it's,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think it was Boneyard because it was a mess.
Well, when I saw the
Usually-
stuff going around, I knew what some of his toolboxes looked like, and he's got that A-frame ceiling, so I knew it was
Yeah.
him.
yeah, with all the placards and the cool stuff
Yeah,
up on
yeah.
it, and
Well,
Yeah.
other than Terrell's new shop, Brock's got the shop, except he's got a 4-bay garage there, and he's got no room whatsoever. Not a spot to work in. Just jammed with equipment.
So now that we're going full steam, I want to just say something about Zippo Varga. I was chatting with him, and I need to let everyone know I'm okay, and he'd just like to say hello to everybody. He's
Nice.
doing good.
Hello,
Yeah.
Zippo.
He's not up to coming on lives or doing videos right now, but he's doing a lot better.
We miss him a lot.
Okay.
We miss him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of the
Is the
originals. He's one of
shop
the
rack in the
originals.
basement?
Right?
Whatever you
He
celebrate.
is. He is. Yeah.
I spoke with him a couple of weeks ago, and it's just, and also he did put out a video. A month or so ago. I forget.
I think so 9 months, I think it was.
7 months. I don't know. He
Yeah.
had the scar.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
and he showed that, and he was talking about his new truck, the stuff that he got, and whatever
Yeah.
else.
Yeah,
And
Zippo?
he sounded good.
Yeah.
Zippo?
Yeah,
Yeah. Sippo. Yeah. Sippo. I
He's
miss
just,
Sippo.
he's just laying low. He's feeling good, and he's
Yeah.
just laying low.
I miss him. I miss him on YouTube. I really do.
Oh, yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
He's an original, like I said.
Yeah. He is one of the originals, Bruce.
He is, yep.
Just like you.
Yeah. Oh, he's got 3 years on me. I've only been around for 12 years.
12.
well,
15.
you
Who
guys
can?
invented the genre. Like, you invented the genre, invented the rules, made new ones.
We cut the path.
Yeah. The rest of us, it's easy. We just, start off by going, well, I'll just copy him. That'll work for a little while.
I
No.
did some of that too.
No, Arch. There's such a thing as called fair use.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you need a format.
We all fair used these guys, the old guys. We all did, all do. So
I don't know if you guys ever watch Northern Perspectives. They talk a lot about the Canadian government.
no.
And they just got a suit filed against them from Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, CBC, which is basically funded by our government, our liberal government. And the funny thing is that what they are being sued for in 2 cases where YouTube's demonetized them. In both cases, they were filming directly off of the government website. So it had nothing to do with CBC.
Oh,
There we go.
I've heard of problems like that before. Nice.
Cookies.
Man, I wish you knew.
Nice.
You got your truck back?
By the way, fellas, I want to shout out to Stella, all right, because you say you guys, right? You guys.
oh, she's one of the guys.
Yeah, but Stella, I watch some of your shows. I'm like, I can't. How do I become more like that, like more specific and stay on point? Because I wander all over the place.
You know what?
So
It's called editing. I edit all that.
Wait, Arch, you want to be like Stella? Sex change.
Oh,
Okay.
jeepers.
No,
There
Arch,
you
your editing is great, Arch. Like I like the way you bring in pictures
Thank
and other
you.
stuff.
Thank
I
you.
don't
The
want to
other
do that. I
issue-
just don't do it.
The other issue could be drugs. Arch, could be drugs.
Which drugs?
I don't know. Which one you
I
got?
do a lot of caffeine. That's a drug. And cigarettes. Well, not all the time, though. Actually, I smoke when I'm not doing anything. I get
Yeah, I'm
bored.
not supposed to drink too much coffee, so when I start getting heart palpitations, I slow down.
We can't
Yes,
go-
yeah, that's how you know.
I'm not supposed to drink too much coffee either, so I drink beer. Have you
Yeah.
seen
Trying to tell us something.
the latest beer that's in fashion
Plus, I've
here?
only been up out of bed for 2
I
and a half
love the
hours.
labeling. It's the best.
And it's good. And
Nice.
it's not
That
coffee.
does look good.
And it's not coffee.
Yeah, that does look good. I wish I could drink more. I can't because of the diabetes. It goes right to sugar.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
does.
right.
It does. Yeah.
That's why it's
quick.
fattening.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, one-
scary how much like sugar from one beer and my blood sugars go
yeah.
super high, and that's like dangerous.
It does. It does. And then when your body sort of decomposes the alcohol, it turns into sugar as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, you
Well,
get
it's
a
made
double
from
whammy.
sugar, so it just goes back.
I had a beer
Hank,
one
you got
night on a
diabetes?
live stream. I hadn't had a beer in a long time, and everybody could tell I was in heaven. Because I hadn't had one in a long while, and it was, I forget what beer it was, but it was good. And I was like, oh my God, fellas, oh, geez, this is really good. I needed this. I'm almost like getting excited right now thinking about it. I have a small keg of Dinkerlocker in the house that I have
Oh,
not
I remember
cracked
those.
yet.
Remember, you used to get the big can, the big
Yep.
can.
Yep.
Interlocker.
Yep.
I'm
the
just
big
kind of
brown
waiting for something. I don't know what, but it won't go bad in the keg. So, yeah, we used to drink all
It
kinds
will
of different beers.
eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, it's like gasoline. It goes bad after a while, Arch.
Not if you put the stuff you put in it, right?
Throw a little BGSC2 in there. She'll last a while.
Oh, jeez.
By the
I gotta
way,
try that.
It's getting warm in here. Do I have to wear this hat the whole time?
No.
Yep, you got to sweat it out. We're going to sweat off a few pounds, Bruce. Look at here. I take mine off, and my hair's my hair is a mess. So I got.
Look what happened to my hair. I lost it all.
Yeah, wow.
Whoa!
I'll go a little longer.
Put it back on. Yeah, there you go.
By the way, Arch, I'm not going to use that camera for YouTube
Why not?
because it sucks.
I don't know. It looked like it was okay.
No, but the audio was.
Well, then you just need a different mic.
Well, you can't. There's no way to do that.
Yeah, there's no
on that
jack.
one.
Yeah, well, you could plug it into whatever component you're using. If you're using like a laptop or something. Yeah, Dinkerlocker, those are
That
nice.
almost
That's just
sounds like
nice.
a bad name, Dinkerlocker.
I
That
know.
was a little.
That
That was a little bit
with a little CO2 tap, and you get like a gallon at a time. It's pretty cool.
Reminds me of my first girlfriend.
The mini keg.
Yeah, it was like a beer can on steroids.
So Hank, you're up there.
Like
You're
5
75
liter
years old. You got any issues with sugar?
No.
Me neither. So basically, what's going on here is all these younger kids down below. They got like lifestyle eating issues, right?
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yep. Exactly.
The American diet is trash.
You know, I was just
RFK
thinking
is going to
yesterday, I
fix
haven't-
that.
Although I haven't.
I mean, if I could get a non-alcoholic beer that will make me dizzy and taste good, I'll take any day.
Dizzy and taste good.
Oh,
They
nice.
tell them that tastes good, but I don't know about the dizzy part.
But dizzy is important.
Yeah, need a little bit. Take the edge
Erica
off.
shows that trick on one of her videos. How to do it? How to reset it?
Okay.
What
If
you
look
do
at
is
one
get
of
the
her videos, you have
beer
to
that's
like
so
let it idle, and
strong.
then you got to rev it
Yeah.
full for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It
It's like
doesn't
a-
work all the time, though.
Oh no.
No,
Are you doing two strokes again, Wayne?
I think Chicanik. I was watching a Chicanik video, and I think she was trying to reset one, and it wouldn't reset.
No, but I mean reset, and there's reset and reset. I mean,
Yeah.
Motorhead just out about reset. At 45 seconds on choke at idle, it resets. End of story.
But isn't that only if you change the module or
No. If you have a running saw and you want to reset the computer in the saw, you go, and if it's an injection thing, you
Right.
put it.
So you're going back to the factory default, is what you're saying.
Exactly, Bruce. Exactly. Is that a reset? I don't know, but factory default. I mean, anything else you got to go to the dealer. But you put it on full choke, start it up, let it idle for 45 seconds. It's reset, back to factory default.
Right to fix.
Yeah.
You okay, Stella?
No.
Does that come through?
I was working on this stupid backpack blower over here, and I had it laying on the side, and a little bit of fuel was leaking out, so I poured it all out into like a peanut butter jar, and I set it aside, and of course I knocked that over, so the whole shop just reeks of gasoline. I'm like,
Yeah.
Let him at it.
So it's not just me,
baby.
It's not just me that spills fuel?
that's
Yeah.
right, it's fumes, it's the fumes.
No, but Bruce,
Good
we all
thing the
learned it.
smell don't
No,
smoke.
Bruce, we all learned it from you.
Yeah.
Well, that's like
I
the
just-
old picture of the guy at the gas station pumping gas. The other guy's waiting with a cigarette.
Yeah.
Right.
But it'll only ignite if you hit the upper explosive limit.
Yeah, that's right. And the vapors will explode, but not
Yeah.
the liquid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's gotta
don't
be
fill
hot
your
out too.
and don't fill your jerry cans in one of those plastic liners in the back of a truck.
Right.
Static
Why not?
electricity. Static electricity. It's against the law.
I do it all the time.
If you've got
I had no idea.
Yeah, if you've got that plastic liner, pull up videos on gas stations where they caught on fire with people filling fuel tanks.
I got the
in
liner.
that plastic bed liner. Like you can do it if it's rhino sprayed or something like that, but the plastic.
Mine's an insert. Mine's an insert.
Shell recommends.
Well, I will have to look that up because I do it all the time.
Stella, I was doing that this summer, just like I always do, like you, and the guy came running out and gave me help.
Correct.
Made me put my jugs on the ground, and I filled them from there.
Hey.
Well, I'll have to start doing that, I guess.
Hold on, Brucey. You were saying something, and we were all talking at the same time.
I'm used to it.
Used to what? Oh, the fuel.
No, Bruce said he takes it out and puts it on the ground, and I said I should do that.
What are we talking about? Filling up a gas can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but doesn't it depend if it's a metal can or a plastic can?
No.
Plastic's worse.
Yeah, plastic on plastic.
No, plastic is not worse because if it's an approved fuel can in plastic, it does not generate static. You still have to put it on the ground to fill it.
My gas cans are 25 years old.
And the other thing you don't want to do is be wearing polyester clothing that you ever wear polyester where you go up to something and you hit a doorknob and it sparks off? Don't be filling up gas cans wearing all polyesters.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I do it to my cameras here, especially that camera when it's mounted on that stand and it's plugged into this computer. I will get up and touch it to adjust it, and in the winter, and a big shock, and then the camera goes off and comes back, and I'm like, this can't be good. I've got to put a stop to it. You know, it's going to damage the camera sooner or later.
Just
or
do a ground
something.
strap to everything?
Yeah.
I suppose, but it should be grounded. I mean, there is no... See, the problem is it's not really grounded because the power supply that runs the camera is not grounded.
Yeah.
Well, if you wear like a static strap around your wrist and connect to the camera the whole time, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but then I'll be pulling it over.
We were
you get really super long ones.
Oh yeah, with all the other cords and hoses, I'm like a trip hazard all day long running around here.
Hey, Arch, I'll say it for you. Hold on, Stella. Stop it!
Yeah, stop.
What was that, Bruce? Like Arch does.
At work, we had 4-foot wide static mats in front and behind of all the equipment, so that we wouldn't zap it with our fingers. We would get disciplined if we didn't have our static strap on our wrist.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, well, I have an old ESD strap.
Yeah,
a piece of wire will work. Just stick it in that little white plug by your bench.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait. Someone explain this to me. Main bearings failing, hauling plastic pipe? Because of what? Is it static?
Static?
What?
Is there a connection?
Metal like an EDM or something?
Could be.
Oh,
I don't know.
Well, there's probably 600
Explain, Motorhead, explain.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can think of maybe like a static discharge, like EDM. Like it would pick away at the metal.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, one of our friends had
a lot of it.
40
might
by
be a
80
huge
40-foot by 80-foot pole barn, and one of his buddies was over there and he spilled a jerry can of gas, so he got the Pender mop out and he started mopping up it's a Pender mop and a Pender lift. So he's got the Pender mop out and he's mopping up the gasoline, but he's wearing polyester pants. And it sparked and ignited the fumes. He was engulfed in flames.
Oh,
he
shit.
put himself out,
Sorry.
called the fire department, grabbed a bunch of fire extinguishers, but by now the fiberglass boat that's in there is on fire.
Wow.
Right by the gas tanks. It was a disaster, and it all was because, number one, he spilled it, but number two, because of the polyester pants he was wearing.
I'm stunned they still let us pump fuel at the gas station. That's
No,
the most dangerous thing we'll ever frickin' do.
No, it isn't, because that's grounded, and so is your car.
Sort of.
No,
I
it
drive
is.
an old Chevy where all the ground straps are rotted off. I mean,
as soon as you touch the two pipes together when you go to fill with fuel, they're grounded at that point. Sparks, you can minimize sparks, but like I said, it's really two different types of electricity because static electricity is different. It has a different ability. It's very high potential, but no current.
That's the same as your spark plug, though.
No,
well, kind of similar.
Static is all about difference in potential. So as long as you align the potential, you don't have an issue.
That's right. It's like
And-
the ground
and
on your,
when
it's
you-
just
when
like
you-
the ground on
I-
your coil on your lawnmower. It doesn't
I
spread.
know exactly. When you fill up your car, as Arch said, the second the nozzle hits your gas tank or your fill cap, it's grounded. The problem
In
is
a perfect world, yeah.
no, because that's metal. It's all metal. I mean, if you look at all gas filling tips in cars are metal, and they are connected to the whole car. So it
Yeah,
gets the
cars,
potential. The potential gets evened out. But if you fill a gas tank in your bed of your truck, it's isolated from anything because of the plastic liner. So your tank, you got to put it on the ground so it can equalize.
That's right.
You won't. You
You're
won't
getting
have
there.
any-
You're getting there, close.
Yeah,
I do that anyway. I think it's just what we call good, safe practices. You know, when I worked for the military, as a young person, they train you in these procedures, and if you don't adopt them and embrace them, well, they'll fire you. But a lot of them make so much sense that I learned how to work that way and observe things in that way and behave a certain way. And then you read like the engineering data sheets on them and you learn a bit more, and they send you to school and then you learn even more. And after a while, I just started doing things like that. Just by rote.
It's just common sense.
Yeah. Yeah, they teach a lot of that, you know.
Well, it's like safety glasses. I forget I have them on. I'll be home for 2 hours, and my wife's like, "Put on your head."
Yeah.
Have you had any that covers the eyebrows?
What, safety glasses?
Yeah.
Well, you want yours done?
No, he's
No,
making.
I just noticed at some point, Kenny, you are missing your eyebrows. I was just wondering if
I've burnt mine off a few times.
That's right. Anyway.
Now remember, if you get a live power line that lands on your vehicle and you stay in
that's
your
a
vehicle,
whole nother. Oh my
and you
God.
stay in your vehicle, you're safe. But
Yeah.
if you want to get out of your vehicle and that power line's on your vehicle, you got to step out of the vehicle with your 2 feet together and hop away like a rabbit.
No, you got to click your heels and say, "I want to go home."
It's called step potential. The farther your feet are apart, the more electricity goes through your body. But if you got your feet together, you won't get any electricity going through your body. Or if you roll away, you land on the ground and you roll.
Yeah, jump.
What's that feedback I'm hearing? I'm hearing a feedback.
Everything
I don't know.
around
I
here
hear
is buried.
so do I. Does anyone have YouTube on?
No, mine's all muted and stuff, and I hear it coming through. I don't know where it's coming
The audio
through.
source I got going is just this.
I think it is Arch, actually.
Mute me and see what happens.
No, we're
Is
good.
it me? Can you get it when I'm talking? No.
Arch is muted. Did anybody hear it now?
Now it went away.
Uh-oh.
No, it sounds
Hello,
really
hello,
clear
hello.
now.
Yeah.
Bonjour,
Yeah, it's Arch.
bonjour, mes amis. Comment ça va aujourd'hui?
Arch, you got too much on.
It's that
Could be.
camera. It's that camera you gave to Brett.
Yeah.
Let's see.
No, Arch didn't give me that.
That's
camera.
on. That's off.
You got too much wireless stuff on, like Bluetooth?
No, shouldn't be any. I mean, I have the headset on, so it can't be feeding
That could be
back.
the
There's
headset.
nothing coming through the speakers.
It's likely those antlers.
But it's the first time I've ever. Well, it's the first time I've ever tried Restream, so I kind of set it up quick and went through it.
Yeah, we're all there.
There is a setting. Hold on, let me try this setting. It says there is a setting for no feedback or something. Let's see if I can find it.
Echo cancellation or something?
Yeah, let's see. Let's turn that on. Echo cancellation looks like it's on. Noise suppression is on.
But what settings you?
That just changed.
It was off. It was off. Hold on. Let's leave it like this. Hold on. So echo and noise cancellation is on now.
Yeah, but where is that on your? Is it your computer or on Restream?
No, it's on Restream itself. That gear button on the bottom. You hit the gear button. It's on the bottom to the right. It's like a gear button for settings. And it says press S. Also, you can just press S on your keyboard, and then you can tweak those settings. Sure. Yes,
You're
Bruce.
in the cockpit. Right?
Audio.
Take
Yeah,
the
mine's already
Take the mouse
checked.
in your right hand
Yeah,
Right.
echo noise,
and move it
yeah.
around so you'll see a little arrow on the screen.
Right.
And then you click on the left side. Sorry.
What's he doing? Is he getting needed too?
I'm teasing you, brother.
Wait,
Yeah,
Arch,
yeah.
in the distance, Arch, in the distance, you'll hear a ball breaking.
But Arch, when you click that thing, it's like the room sound of your feed went away.
Okay, good.
Oh, what happened? What happened? Oh, we lost.
It's because I can't hear myself.
Lost
I have
Hank?
all that monitoring off. I just hear you guys.
I think Hank hit the wrong button.
Huh.
Hank, where'd you go?
I saw the settings. It says echo cancellation, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yep.
No
figure
more
mine's
echo
on.
chainsaws. No more echo chainsaws.
No,
We
no
had
more
echo
echo
cancellation back in the 70s when I started with the phone company.
Yeah.
And you guys here ever worked on a Troy-built Storm 7524?
No.
I don't do numbers.
75. What is that? 7.5 horse?
Yeah, but it's actually an 8-horse because the motor on it is the Tecumseh HMSK80.
That's got to be old then. I didn't think they had them back then. The Troy built. Did someone put that engine on it? Because they stopped building the Tecumsehs in 2008.
No.
2008 was the last Tecumseh that came across the.
This is probably about a 2002, 2003 model. Guy
Is
brought one
it
in.
Garden Way or MTD?
No, it's an MTD.
There is a
It's when
background history.
it was. I'm guessing around the very beginning of when MTD
Yeah,
acquired
it's Arch.
Troy-built.
It's Arch.
Oh. What happened?
I muted Arch and it went away.
Oh yeah. Okay. All the back. Yeah.
I'm guessing
what
it's
I'll do,
when
fellas-
Arch, you got a lot of static, buddy.
All right, I'm going to head out because I'm going to go do some stuff. I'll finish listening in, and we'll have to sort me
Are
out.
you on
another
tonight,
day.
Arch? Are you on?
I think so. Depends on how much I get done for the rest of the day. And then we'll have to do a restream with just a couple of people, and I can kind of, I don't know where the noise is coming from. There is a possibility of feedback through
8:30-ish?
things.
8:30-ish?
What happened?
8:30-ish?
Yeah, 8:30-ish, yeah.
All right, I'll be there.
I figured I would just kind of hang out for an hour tonight, just to happy holidays, and I'm not doing anything special.
And don't forget to watch the Tyson Fury Usyk fight.
What?
Tyson Fury and Usyk too. The
Is that
heavyweight
paid or not paid?
It's a pay-per-view. It's on DAZN and Sky Sports. There's a different bunch of sites that you can get it off of, but it's I think their walkout is expected to be around 6 p.m.
Now, what's this fight about? 9 seconds?
I don't know what the last one went the distance, went 12 rounds, and it was a decision for Usyk. So, and Tyson's going in.
Fucking up your stream, making noises, I guess. So I'm gonna head out of here. You guys continue, and I'm gonna watch you while I'm
Arch,
mowing
we'll
around
see
the
you tonight,
shop.
baby, buddy.
Happy holidays, and
Happy
I gotta
holidays,
go check to see if the dog is still wearing his. So I'll see you guys later.
Later.
Take care. Arch.
Take care.
It was fun, Arch. Thanks a lot.
How do I stop it? Make it stop. What do I do? Leave. Here's the leave button. Here we
Yeah,
go.
hit the leave.
I'm guessing this thing probably came out right around the time that MTD acquired Troy-built, which is, I'm thinking, what, around 2000, 2002, maybe? I don't know.
Is this
What
a
are you talking
snowblower?
What are we
Yeah,
talking about?
it's definitely an MTD.
Yeah, but is it a
Nah.
snowblower you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a
2001.
2001.
They bought them, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Stella.
and this actually has something I've never seen on a two-stage. The
What?
top half of the engine's actually got a red plastic cover over it.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yep. It's like a big square cover.
Yep,
Yeah.
two
I've seen-
of
it's a
the
doghouse. It's a doghouse that goes on top.
yeah, two of the head bolts, and then along the side with the where the baffle is, that covers over the carburetor and muffler.
The heat box.
Two
yeah.
screws there too. The heat box.
Stella, you got
Anyway.
a question. You got a question in the chat, Stella.
A guy brought this
And
thing
we
in.
can't hear you.
Hank, what happened to you? You disappeared?
What's the matter?
No, you were
I'm
black for a while. You didn't have nothing.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I think Stella was talking to me. I don't know. She's
Oh.
talking to somebody.
Yeah.
A guy had brought this in, and I think it had only been used maybe a very minimal handful of times, but it had sat for so long the carburetor was actually to the point you couldn't salvage it. It was actually corroded.
Happens.
So I called the guy up and I said, okay, got the bad news. I said, you're going to need a new carburetor on us. It's going to cost you. And we quoted him a price, but I also said I could throw an aftermarket carburetor on it. And I told him, I said, but I have another Craftsman here, same size, with the Power More engines, you know, basically almost the same machine. And it's only a couple years old. And yep, that's him. That's him.
And that's a plastic cover on the side?
Yeah, it's a big doghouse over the thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
never-
a big
never
plastic
saw one of those.
doghouse.
Actually makes sense when you think of the snow fly in it.
Well, it keeps everything warm. Yeah.
But anyway, we told the guy, you know, in exchange for yours, we've got this one here that we had up for, I think we had $4.99 on it. And it's like $1,000 machine. And the one we had for sale was used very minimal.
What happened? Yeah, I
Yeah, I
never
had
saw
I
one of those,
lost
Kenny.
the stream.
I had one of those with the hand warmers and everything, and then the drive right and left buttons on it too.
When MTD bought them, the first couple of years, they still used the Garden Way design, but then they took and used their own shit design.
Yeah,
Right.
it was too big. I had it in a garage. It took up like a car.
Oh yeah, they had like 1 1/4 inch handlebars. They're pretty big.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised that it's got a plastic heat shield and the muffler's coming out right where the plastic is.
Well, that's the thing. They used to melt through them.
Well, it makes sense.
So, in this Christmas stream, Kenny, you got any gifts for us? Or
No.
no? Good.
Yeah, don't drink too many beers this
just a
holiday
gift.
season,
Here we
Klaus.
go.
What? No. The holiday season is a perfect opportunity to drink more beer.
Well, I'm looking forward to my Christmas presents from Jake because he always gets me imported beers, some top shelf hard stuff. So I still got a little bit of the
You think he's going to get in there?
$185 whiskey that he bought me. I might have a shot or two of that in the morning.
You think he's going to get you any of these?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
That's your own label, eh?
Yeah.
Wait, show it again, Klaus. Let me see.
Private label.
Oh, nice. Now, what is that? IPA or what is it?
This is a California Commons, basically known as a California steam beer.
Hmm.
It's a hoppy ale type of. It's really good. It's really good.
Hoppy or hobby?
Hoppy.
Hoppy motor.
And you make that.
Oh,
You
there
make
go.
you make that yourself, Klaus?
Absolutely not. Do you know how
No?
much work is into making a beer?
I know. Like making wine, you can actually get ahead, but making beer, you do all that work and you get 1.5 gallons of beer.
Yeah, it's my local brewery. They 3 times a year they offer that you can have your own logo printed on and a text in the back. And I took advantage of it this
Randy.
year and ordered 45 beers with my logo on it for Christmas presents and self-consumption. And
Hey, Randy's question here. Stella,
I like
start
it.
with you.
My first mower was the crank style. Remember the
Yep, me
Briggs
too,
and
the
Strattons
knuckle
that you
buster.
cranked up on top?
The knuckle buster. Yeah.
When I was young, that was the first lawnmower that my dad had out in the country that we used. And then the first one that I repaired was a Briggs and Stratton Quantum.
Mine was I didn't have a lawnmower that I needed until I met Anita and bought this house, and that was a Johnson Red with a aluminum deck and a 6 horse Quantum engine on it. I ran that thing for 12 years with no issues.
Yeah, I had a Snapper 1975 and 5 horsepower on there. And that thing lasted me forever.
Yeah.
I finally sold it to buy a new one.
My first one was a knuckle buster like Wayne, but my first engine that I ever really worked on, was a Kohler K241 in a International Harvester Cup Cadet 107. I bought a tractor in the year 2000, and it needed rings and valve job and all that. That's how I got into this crap, was doing that.
Right. So for me, when I was a kid, we had a 2-horse Tecumseh 2-stroke lawnmower with a rope start. Think
The one you
about that.
wind around?
Yeah. And then there was a little knot my dad would put on the handlebars just to hold the rope, And I learned how to cut the grass at the point of a gun. And then my actual first small engine was a 1979 Honda ATC 90cc, where the rod had gone through the engine, and I fixed that up. I got it for free, and so my first small engine was actually a little Honda motorcycle engine. And I actually used layers of silicone on the block to keep the oil in.
Oh, wow. What about you, Stella?
She's busy talking to somebody.
Yeah, Stella's busy.
Probably talking to Tom.
Stella!
Let's mouth the words. She's not talking.
Listening?
Hi, Tom. How you doing?
No,
don't
no,
do that.
no. That's not what I want. What I want is full cheese
You're right, Klaus.
on my pizza right
I
now.
want you to refund my money, Amazon, you sons of bitches.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we want. Oh boy.
Okay, guys, I got to hit it. I got Chubby Butcher coming over to watch the fights at 4 o'clock. We're going to do hot dogs and pork and beans and stink the shop out tonight.
Oh, nice. Pork and beans. Nice.
Yeah, nothing like
That
good
sounds
pork
wonderful.
and beans.
Say, I got to ask one
Say
thing.
hi to Chubby for me.
No, I got to ask one thing.
Go ahead.
Did John ever figure out the issue with the piston slap on his truck?
No, he still got it. He switched to, now I know he did switch on oil, and it has reduced the noise. Like, it's not as loud. I think he went to a little heavier weight oil, and it's reduced the slap, but it's still there. You can still hear it, but it's not as bad as it was.
Okay.
You do what you got to do, right?
But
Yeah.
say hi to John.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you buy a Dodge instead of a Ford.
And let him know that I got 2 big boxes of deer meat, all deboned, from my friend, a Chubby Butcher.
Ah,
Okay, well, he was trying to bring me some moose meat back from the East Coast when he was at the East Coast, and one of his cousins had he had a lot of moose meat that he was going to give him, until he found out the guy that was driving the truck wouldn't take it because you had to have a special permit.
Yeah, you do, to move it.
Yeah, and he didn't have the permit, and he couldn't get it in time because they were leaving the next day. So he
You have
needed
to
the
have permission
permit.
from the shooter to move it.
Yeah, so the next time he goes up, I'm going to tell him to try to get pre-approved for a moose transfer permit.
Wow.
I think you just need a letter from the person who shot it.
No, you got to go to the Ministry of Natural Resources up there and get like a game warden or something to give you some kind of shipping notice or something in case you get pulled over and checked that you've already got the approval to, so they likely check out who got it, where it came from, did he get it during the regular season and everything like that. So yeah, we were looking to having moose burgers, but that didn't turn out good.
So this deer burger, the deer
Okay,
burger.
bye everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy
Merry
New
Christmas.
Year.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Hey,
Have a good week.
our friend Boat sent me this. He sent me the picture of a wreath,
Ah,
and then he sent me a picture of the pooch.
oh, that's a beautiful dog.
Yeah, so Merry Christmas, Mark Boats. Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
That was nice, Ken.
Yeah. Someone wants to know. She's still talking. When she's done talking, Randy, we don't want to
She's on a
interrupt.
roll.
She's
She's
having
on
a
a
hell of
roll.
a conversation. I told you, Tom, you got to cut that crap out. You got to edit your videos this way. You can't do it that way. What are you doing? I don't give a shit. You're in Australia. You got to do it the right way, you son of a gun.
Ah, her hand goes up.
You know? Just edit it the right way, you little shit.
You keep asking me the same question over and over and over.
Yeah, Tom, stop being a pain in my ass. I don't have all the time in the world like you.
Oh boy.
Tab, just do it the right way so you don't waste my time.
Stella's still got a price tag on her antlers.
Does she?
Oh yeah.
Oh, like what's her name? Who's the girl in the hee-haw?
Yeah,
Mini
Pearl.
Pearl.
Mini Pearl.
Mini Pearl.
Mini Pearl.
So Kenny, I'm not to jump the gun or anything, but are you going to be on next Saturday as well?
Yeah, why? What's next Saturday?
It's the 28th. It's
No, just a regular day. I'm off. I've got to work regular work Monday, Tuesday, the Monday, and then Christmas Eve, and then I'm off from the 25th till the the 2nd or 3rd or whatever it is.
You got to quit that shit, Ken.
Nice.
Work.
I got a lot of stuff to fix. I didn't realize I was doing a Toyota Camry coil packs, plugs, and all that stuff an hour before the stream.
Is it running good now?
I used to fix my daughter's car.
It runs perfect now, but the problem was this is a Camry 2.4 liter 4-cylinder 2006. The gasket, I didn't realize this. The valve cover gaskets are prone to leakage, and when the internal O-rings on these gaskets that are molded in leak, oil enters the well where the spark plug is and saturates the coil and shorts them out. Yeah. So the one coil that was giving us a misfire, I took the coil out. It was flooded. There was like 4 ounces of oil in that chamber. So then I took out the first spark plug. There was oil, but not a lot. The third and fourth, no oil. So those were good. So what I did was he ordered the gasket because no one had it. He ordered it, going to get it tomorrow or maybe later today. But what I did was I took 2 new coil. I put all 4 new spark plugs in because the spark plugs were 150,000 miles. The iridium was gone. There was nothing left. Okay. So I put 4 new Denso iridium plugs in. I put 2 new coil packs on 3 and 4 because there's no oil leaking in 3 and 4. And I put 2 good old coils in 1 and 2. So tomorrow we'll do the gasket and then put the new coils on 1 and 2.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Smart move.
So I used to fix my daughter's car, and she would literally stand in the doorway of the garage waiting for me to get it. Just get it running, Dad. Just get it running.
Yeah.
Oh. And it was a Nissan Sentra. So very similar to the Toyotas, really, you know.
Yeah.
Pretty similar in design, anyway. The Corolla's still the #1 car in the world, though, eh?
Well, I got one, so yes.
Yeah, you can't kill a Toyota, that's for sure.
No, that's right.
Well, I don't know. There are so many electronics in the cars these days. It's not even funny. I mean, if something breaks, I wouldn't even know where to start. I mean, it beeps at me when I do something, and it beeps at me if I don't. It is Jesus. I you know what? I can take my phone, and I can remote start my car.
Oh wow!
Go figure.
So and your car has a cell phone in it.
I guess. If I'm in an accident, there's a big button up here. I just press it. It calls 911. And it tells 911 where I am.
I took my wife's car out this morning, the CRV, right? Because it was snowing out. And I was going to breakfast with a good friend of mine that I grew up with. And my truck was in the shop at my buddy's house. I picked that up later. And, the Camry wasn't working. So I said, let me take the wife's CRV. Well, of course, it's snowing, all right? And there's, salt and all that stuff, right? She has no washer fluid. The first time I cycled it, and now I can't see. And I got headlights shining, and now I'm blind, So I pull over to the side of the road. I throw some snow on it, you know what I mean? Get it clear, and I wait till there's nobody coming because I didn't want anyone in front of me pushing up the salt, and I end up getting where I'm going. But I come home, and I'm like, don't you ever check your windshield? No. But I'm surprised it doesn't have an alarm that tells you low washer fluid. I'm like, why not?
Yeah.
None of my vehicles have that.
That's crazy.
Hey, you're back.
Sorry.
We were mouthing to your voice, to your mouth. We're like, Tom, shut the hell up. Learn how to edit. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. It's a dear friend of mine who I've been trying to help get his Lambretta running.
Ooh.
And he's a
we could have listened to that. That would have been interesting.
No. You don't want to hear that. It's like, it's like the stuff that I've gone over probably 10 or 12 times in a row.
Like trying to teach your dog
it
how to
still
sit in
doesn't
the
sink
block.
in. Oh, I see Bruce has figured out the private chat.
Oh, I know. I learned that last week.
Yes. Anyway, I was trying to help him. He's a super nice guy. He used to live about an hour away from here, and so he would just bring his scooter up, and I could help him with stuff. But he's like now 3.5 hours away, so it's a lot of, phone stuff. And
Stella, Randy was asking, we all answered. You didn't answer because you were on mute. Whatever. What was the first? What was the mower you had growing up that you used, and what was the first engine you ever worked on?
The mower I had growing up, the mower I remember using growing up was a Honda commercial mower, like a HR, I think is what it, or no, the one before that. And I remember going with my dad to go buy that from a shop, and it was a whole bunch of money at the time, but it had a clutch on it, like a blade clutch. So the deal was, as with all of them, is, I don't know if you guys remember the commercials, the Honda commercials, the lady, wherever it was, some old lady could pull it in one start kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's because it had a blade clutch on it. So you're just starting the engine. You're not trying to turn the blade and all that sort of mess. And so that was the mower that I remember using as a child. And I got it from my dad, and I used it until I want to say 2000 here. And it developed an oil leak. The bottom seal started leaking. I didn't notice it all leaked out. And of course I seized it up in my front yard. And at the time, I wasn't messing with any of this stuff. This was this is 25 years ago. The last time I'd have been messing with motorcycles at that point. So I took it to a shop, and they said, seized up, can't do it. And I was like, okay, great. Of course, knowing what I know now, I probably could have fixed it. But anyway, point being, I bought another one just like it. An HR, I think it's what it is, HR 216, another commercial mower, same thing. And I still have it. I've cleaned the carburetor a couple of times. And again, the first year I had it in 2000, I didn't empty the gas. I didn't know any of that sort of stuff. And of course,
what got you into your whole scooter genre?
When I was this big, you can see how low to the ground I'm talking
knee
about.
high to a grasshopper. There you go.
Yeah. When I was a grasshopper, my dad had a Honda 90, a little street bike. Nice. It was a fun little bike. And I was, I don't know, 5 or 6. And my sister was 3 years older. And Dad would take us for rides all the time. I would ride on the gas tank. My sister would ride in the back. So I got on 2 wheels real early and enjoyed motorcycle scooters. I moved on to Rupp mini bikes, when I was a kid, and moving on up. And then when I got old enough to get a driver's license, my mother said, when you buy your motorcycle, I'll buy you your coffin. That was my mom. And so anyway, there was a long period of time where I wasn't on 2 wheels because my mother didn't want me on 2 wheels. And then I eventually got back into it, I don't know, probably 20 some years ago, a little more than that. And it just sort of evolved pretty rapidly at that point. So that's me.
The old knuckle buster.
Oh, goodness gracious. That's crazy.
That's what I learned out.
What a good way to lose your fingers.
Oh, the old knuckle buster.
Yeah.
So can you pull that thing off once it gets started?
No. You wind it up, fold it over, hit the button, and go shit.
Oh, gotcha.
You forgot you had your hand up underneath the lip when you hit the go button.
Oh yeah, knuckle buster, bloody knuckle.
Ouch. No, I don't remember that. No, I never saw that. But yeah, that was me. That was my first lawnmower, and then, like I said, I bought one just like it. And I didn't empty the gas, so I had to take it back to the shop the next year, and they literally changed the spark plug, drained the gas, and sprayed in some Amsoil power foam, whatever that stuff is. And that's when I said, I can do this.
You guys watched me perfect my knowledge of small engines.
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
But
Stella.
no, we just one thing led to another. You know, neighbors knew that I messed with scooters and all that sort of stuff, and then somebody says, "Hey, can you help me with my lawnmower?" And it just sort of like morphed into that. That was like 15 years ago.
The whole thing with small engines is like Ken, Mr. Know-it-all. You can, back in the day when we were young, we maybe would put an extra loop in a spring and put it back on.
Right.
But the proper fix is to get that P36 blah 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 -5 so that you can replace the part with the real part. And once you start doing that, then you're going to be a better small engine mechanic.
Right.
It's funny. He's asking about why don't they make. Briggs did make another one of those crank ones, but it didn't work because it was plastic and the gears would shred.
That's right.
Yeah,
I did one of those. I did one of those about 5 years ago. I'm going to see if I can find it.
That was the. Oh, dang it. What was it called?
I'll show you.
Smart Start or Easy Start.
Yeah, Smart Start. Yeah, exactly. It was something like that. You know what? It actually worked great until people stopped servicing their engines, and that system couldn't crank it over fast enough for it to start because it had a bad plug or a bad air filter or something. But when it worked, I mean, it was a genius system. I loved it. It sounded horrible when you shut off the engine because they had to wind up the spring.
Yeah, it actually snapped.
Yeah.
Did you guys see this thing on Amazon?
What is it?
No, what is it?
It's a manual crank starter that you can adapt to any engine.
Huh.
That if you don't like the way the engine is, it actually has a bell crank that you could crank it like a Model T Ford.
Huh.
That sounds like a knuckle buster.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, see the handle?
But I mean, when the brake system worked really well if people maintained their machines.
You're right, Klaus.
Yeah. The only thing is you'd never wanted to take that part apart because the spring in there, it was a heavy duty and it would break a finger.
Don't laugh at me.
What, that cranky thing?
No, the glassy thing.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Bruce, we never laugh at you. We'll laugh with you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite a few years ago. I'm just looking through my. I got a hard drive that I keep 500 videos on.
Yikes.
Yep. Yeah, it's a 8 TET.
I use Dropbox, but to store.
I got 950 videos to hide.
Yeah, I know, but I use Dropbox for all mine. It's a little expensive.
You have to pay for that, though, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah, I was going to say you can't.
I don't pay for anything.
Yeah, you do, Bruce. Pay me now, pay me later.
Exactly. Plus, but then I blow lots of money in 3 months.
Well, you're having fun.
Well, we saw you go shopping for your vacation trip, Mister. I'm not so much of a tight ass as I used to be, buying all kinds of stuff. We saw that. New tools here, new tools there. Nah, nobody was crying there. There was tools. We saw it.
What is that? Oh.
But yeah, no, that's different. That's the vertical pull. That's different.
No. That's a can crank.
That's a crank. Yeah.
It's a crank flipped over. It's an old Briggs crank engine.
Huh.
Wow.
Nice.
From the 50s.
Never seen it.
Yeah. That side lever, you turn it or pull it, and it would go. Yeah, that's like a brake or something on the side there.
Mm. Even got the Briggs logo on the handle.
Yeah. Well, that was that first picture you showed like that. It had the Briggs logo on the handle.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to actually look in YouTube's videos to see if I can find that.
Yeah, you have here's one on a mower.
Hey, Brock.
Hey, Brock.
Hey, Brock is here. Come on up. There's so many weirdos up here. It won't matter if you come up or not. So Come on up.
Put your Christmas sweater on and come on
Yeah,
up.
put your Christmas
put your
sweater
Gotta
on.
be
Christmas
holiday
sweater on.
related,
I mean,
bro.
preferably if you got a good logo, make sure it's on your Christmas sweater. Hank, eh? Eh?
That is good. Yeah.
Eh? I don't care. Timu is cool. I mean, they can get all the crap they want, but I mean, making a sweater for $30 with my logo on it, what's not to like? You know.
I'm going to have to look into that.
Well, Hank, just you know,
Well, you have a good logo for that.
I do, don't I?
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm a Dane, right? So I tend not to flash my successes as much as everybody else.
What did you say? You're mundane?
No, I didn't say that. I said I do have a good logo, don't I? It's nice. I love it.
Well, it's easy to do that. My logo, because it's not a solid color like that, I couldn't do like that with mine. So
No. I had mine professionally made. I paid money for it. And I love every second of it. I go into stores and people will not recognize me, they'll recognize the logo.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah. It's
Brock, perfect opportunity to embarrass the in-laws.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I could see
Come on,
Klaus
bring up
walking
the
down.
in-laws. We'll be nice.
Put us on the big screen. We'll talk shit.
We promise. We promise.
I could see Klaus in the store and the people walking up to me. Hey, I know that guy that you got that sweater from.
That's right.
Yeah, I know. And I'll turn around and say, yeah, I bought it from him. So have a nice day.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I will say, I never thought the power of a logo was an issue. It is.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It is.
It makes a difference.
It does. I have never been recognized because of my good-looking face.
What's because you don't show your good-looking face on video? We only see you on these live streams.
Don't steal my thunder here. Stella, you're right. But they do recognize the logo, and that is kind of cool. That's kind of cool. What's that?
He made a gingerbread house.
That's pretty funny.
It is.
Yeah.
It took me a while to figure out what it was. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That was cute.
Yeah. I thought
It's
what
like
a waste of good sandwich bread, but yeah.
Stella, it's like that what is it thing where the
Yeah.
name is up on top.
Yeah, Kenny, for 2025,
Who
we
said
gotta
that?
we gotta get more. What is it into the stream?
I know.
We gotta get those.
I got several what is it, but with the new Restream thing, I don't know how to get those.
I know, and I'm gonna make you a moderator.
I got some. I just gotta
Dan
make sure
Solo.
that Hank doesn't get them.
Good one, Dan.
That's my goal, because Hank is the killer when it comes to this. Big time.
Brock, put the drunk father-in-law on the stream.
Ooh. Let's see.
The old uncle at the
I'm
end of the
looking at
table.
all the stuff they give you to post.
Share screen would be the thing, right?
Well, I think there is a share screen thing,
Yeah, it works quite well.
but the idea is I think it comes right up. I don't think.
Yeah, it does.
I think with this, it like pops right up. It doesn't like just.
You make the picture first, actually. You don't pick it out of your desktop. You make the picture first and then just pop it up. August night and the leaves hanging down and the grass on the ground smelling sweet. Here, this will do. I'll do this. I'm going to do one. Okay, guys?
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to bring up a share.
Oh, what is it? All right.
Just hang on. No, I got it. I think I can do it all by myself.
Please. So.
Share screen. Maybe not.
Oh yeah. We can see Merry Christmas something, but we can't.
That's just the background.
Yeah. Window, entire screen, Chrome tab.
You sharing, Bruce?
I'm working on it. Is that Sharon?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta share you.
But we all got to share Brute.
Oh my god!
I got one, but I forgot what it is.
Oops.
Now you gotta
Infinitely
pick-
distant, man.
You got to
It's like
pick
when you
it.
see that picture and a picture and a picture and a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one up on the screen, but I forget what it is. I got to look at the big one first.
You got to go get the description.
I'm like, what did I open up here?
Mine was just a box of lawnmower adapters.
Oh.
I'll try it again.
See,
I got banana palms, and something, and Merry Christmas.
I'm still experimenting.
Me too.
oh, I got one. Yeah. Okay, now I know. Now I remember what it is. Here you go,
What?
Hold on, still.
Bruce. You'll like this one. Let me see if I can get up the small one first.
One's in Canada.
Hey, Brock.
That's Brock.
Brock's got the Clark Griswold plaid on.
Yeah.
What do you,
Plaid, that's
Stella?
my
What do you
favorite.
got? You doing a share or what do you got?
Trying to.
Was that?
Oh, here we go.
I
Hold on,
thought-
hold on.
I thought she shared Brock. Okay.
Okay.
That's a do hummer. That's a do hummer.
So tell me what it is.
It's a thing.
It is. It took me a while to try to figure it out. I was like, wait a minute, what is this thing? I gotta and I had to look at the big one to remember what it was.
Bicycle pedal?
That's
I don't
Stella.
know. Bruce would know what it
Okay,
is, but no, it is not a bicycle pedal.
Oh,
Well, they can't see
Oh,
you yet.
A linkage?
I know what that is. That's a ground cable for the telephone pole.
What is it?
When they put up a
They
telephone
call me
pole,
Clark.
in it,
a guy wire?
yeah, guide wire to the ground.
Well, you know, it's very interesting. You got the right
When they come back,
industry,
I'll
but the
tell them
wrong
goodbye.
application. Unless I'm misunderstanding what you're talking about.
Okay.
It looks like a ratchet.
Guide wi- It's a tensioning.
I've never seen anything like that at that particular, what do you call it?
Stella, that's for the phone industry?
Yeah, but I'm trying to make sure I'm grasping what Hank is saying. You're saying it's for putting up telephone poles?
Brock.
No,
Brock,
the telephone pole, if it's swaying to one side, they'll put a guideline on it at a 45
Yeah, like with a
degree.
turnbuckle, like a turnbuckle.
Yeah, but
Okay.
there's too much metal on that one.
That is not exactly what this is.
Okay.
Stella, is it a tool in and of itself?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
So a phone or electric company guy would have one of these on his truck?
Yes.
I've never
Joe?
had one of those.
Would they have one on the truck today?
Yes.
Oh.
Who's got background noise?
That's
Nope.
Brock. I think we can hear his family.
Brock, go mute, buddy.
We can hear
That's a
Stephanie
lot-
fighting with her mom.
That's a lot of noise in the
Scott,
background.
it is not a timing gauge for a 50 caliber machine gun. I wouldn't even know what that looks like, but it's not that. Come on, let's hear some more stuff.
Well, that looks like a rotating buckle there of some sort.
I do hummer.
Yeah.
Well, Dan, that's not its specific purpose, but I guess you could call it that. I feel like I'm gonna have to give that to you.
How about a hint?
No, I mean Dan's real close.
Whoa, a tensioner?
Now, remember, I didn't work in the field like out in the outside world. I worked inside.
Oh, I thought you worked outside. Oh, okay.
Not much. I was inside on the rows and rows and rows of equipment.
All right, let's see if I can get the other one back up.
What,
and
the
then
big
you'll
one?
know exactly what it is now. Dan is close enough. I'm not gonna torture you with all this.
Yeah, Dan, you lucky SOB.
Yeah, today's the shortest day of the year, so let's get
I was
with
going
it.
to mention that.
Yeah,
Um,
it is.
Let me just go to the Weather Channel and I'll let you know what time our sunrise was.
So
What, 10
bear with
10
me a second,
o'clock?
guys. Sorry about this.
That's when I got up.
That's a Stella.
That's a Stella. A 100%
Yeah.
no shit Stella.
Okay, you guys. Our sunrise was at 8:42 a.m.
Oh,
Wow.
Jesus.
and our sunset is at 4:24. And it's 2:12 here, and the shadows are already long.
Yeah. You get up, get a sandwich, and go back to bed.
Yeah.
I got up at 10 this morning.
Huh? Ooh.
Oh, we got a newbie here. Hasn't been up before. Mick,
Hey, Meg.
TGM Forum.
Hi all.
How you doing, Mick?
I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh,
Oh,
we
yeah.
can hear you.
All right, is my mic
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Not bad.
I just wanted to say Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you, Mick.
Thanks for all the contributions to the channel, Mick.
That's fine. Thank you. I'm still trying to grow the... All right, you?
Everything's good. Stella, do it one more time, hon. I lost it.
Oh, is it?
I just wanted to pop in and say Merry Christmas to you all.
You
That's
Yeah,
all.
Merry Christmas to you, Mick.
I've got to disappear in a minute.
Okay.
Thanks,
Merry
Mick.
Christmas, Mick.
Thanks, Meg.
Merry
Thanks,
Christmas, Mick.
Yeah,
That was fun.
I really enjoy these live
Oh, yeah.
live shows.
We do.
Ah,
What
Oh,
the
I know.
hell?
Cable
Stella?
clamp for
That's
pulling
what it
cable.
is?
It's a clamp for pulling cable.
yeah.
So yes, but so technically you could call it a cable tensioner. You see,
Yes.
it says Western Electric on there.
Looks like a
Right.
torture device.
So that's for like pulling the
That's a
cable
nice
into
tool. I still don't know what it is, but it's a nice
You
tool.
Well,
No,
when you
it clamps on the outside of
compress
the
it,
cable.
Klaus,
Thanks.
and
when you
it pulls
compress it,
yeah,
the
this is the
cable
cable.
goes in, and as you pull, it grabs the cable,
It clamps on
and you
the
can
outside
pull
of
the
the
cable up
Yeah.
from the ground. When you engage that thing, you see it's on a slide. The top loop, it's not a good picture of it, but their top loop you would put a rope in the upper
Yeah.
right-hand corner, and then when you compress the tool, those two jaws where the four rivets are,
I've used
it
something.
has
I've used
teeth in
something
there.
very-
It clamps down on the
Yeah, the
cable.
linkage automatically tightens it. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not supposed to
Roofer-
damage the cable
Yes.
by clamping it to the outside.
Roofers
I use
have a tool like that too, but it's not a side open.
Yes.
thing. You'd have to put the rope in there because you don't want it coming
Yes.
out. And as you're running around on the roof, it it's a tensioner. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I've
a
never used
cable-
one of those. We ran cable every day of my life, and I was at the phone company, but it was inside.
Yeah.
This is to get it off the ground and up to the top of the telephone pole.
Yeah,
Right.
or into the vault if you're pulling through a tube.
Yeah, whatever. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Stella.
Good
Hold
one.
on. Watch this.
Yeah.
That's it.
How much they want for that?
Uh,
Did they say?
Probably not much. Yeah,
38.
Wow. That's a bunch of money.
Bakersfield,
Plus $18 shipping.
yeah, but
Yeah.
that's a what do they call that? A machine tool. Like that's a very very fine
Well,
tolerance tool.
I use those, but different energy. They're basically wire rope pullers, is what they are.
oh,
But,
here you go,
know,
Stella. Watch this. Watch this. I did one better.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, that's
Different.
another style. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
But you tie a rope off to that part in the lower right hand corner of that.
Right.
And it's like
That's actually a loop. It's kind of hard to tell.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine you can see the Western Electric right there. I think mine's the same one, the same picture I had. Yeah.
And it's a side load. It's a side load. It's
Right.
not
Yes.
penetrating it.
So
yeah.
what we would do is we would
Yep.
take the skin. What we would do is take the skin off the cable and tie the conductors to the fish tape or whatever we were pulling with.
Yep. But you can grab a cable midstream with us. This is the idea of, the cable is still on the reel. You pull off in, get it connected, go one telephone pole, next telephone pole, next telephone, and you never have to take it off until you get to the end of the cable.
Right. So can I just say something?
Al McLean is right. It's for fence wire.
Yeah, same idea. Yep.
I use those, but it didn't look like that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's got the grip.
So because we had fuse panels on the top of every bay, we weren't allowed to have anything metal like that flopping around up on top because it could fall off and short something out.
But Bruce, didn't they have like a heavy weighted metal with 4 holes in it, and when you strip the wire back, you put the 4 leads in there and then tightened up with Allen's
No,
around
nothing
it
metal. We would just put it through the eye of the fish tape and tape it on.
To pull it through the. I'm talking the big heavy cable.
Yeah, we used to.
Kenny, did you try to get rid of that, but you couldn't?
I
eventually clicked stop sharing on my end.
I was just doing big and small.
Okay.
I'm
I
trying
eventually
to scroll
clicked.
through the chat, but it's not letting me scroll. Oh, there we go.
Scrolls the opposite way. This chat, the newest messages go on top. It's kind of confusing.
Well, guys, we've hit 2 hours. I'm going to take off. It's been an absolute blast. Kenny, thank you for hosting this, and I hope you guys continue on. But
yeah, we'll be back next week. So everyone enjoy the holiday, and like I said, maybe hopefully I'll be home, so I may be able to put some videos out during the week. So we'll see what happens.
So everybody have a good Merry Christmas. And
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Everybody.
Happy Hanukkah.
Whatever you celebrate, have fun.
And
don't drink and drive, all that stuff. So.
And the moose will, or cow.
The moose.